So we interviewed a HHS whistleblower by the name of Deborah White, and she was the one that was working at the HHS intake facility where we said that the NGOs were delivering the children to the HHS intake facility, and then they were getting assigned a case coordinator or a case manager. Deborah was the case manager. So she would vet and she would take the IDs, right? And she would be looking at the IDs and checking the IDs and checking the addresses and trying to run them through their little database. So after, because Deborah wasn't just a case manager, she was kind of the person that was kind of overseeing a bunch of different things and being a case manager at the same time. So he had access to different tools that the case managers didn't have access to. So when she would come back to being a case manager, she started to use and realize she had these extra resources she would kind of use to try to figure out if children are being trafficked. So she starts doing a little bit of digging. She realizes that there's not just one database, there's actually two or three databases, and they're not linked together. So basically, she could go and cross reference a name and run it through these different databases or addresses, for example, and they started to ping in different databases. So then she started to correlate that search, and she realized there was 139 children delivered to one address, to not to one address, but to one apartment complex. The Andy's reception hall, that little building connected to Andy's reception hall, those shipping containers, right? Like these were literally addresses where they were authorizing the delivery of children to be delivered to. So then by the time that it gets up to command and they actually do a full investigation, I want to say that number was like 230 or 240. And then by the time that she heard that it was shut down or that it got shut down, it was like 310 or 320 or whatever the number. It's a lot, right? Like mathematically, the numbers just don't add up. It's